What's up guys, Duckfin Gaming here, and I'm doing a review on Dead Island. So as you see, you start off pretty intoxicated. One thing I want to note is you're this white guy who goes around pretty much messing with the chicks and getting drunk. But you run into these characters. This guy right here is an old football player, and he's one of the characters you can choose at the very start. And I guess that's pretty much what this intro video is. It's not really showing you, but it's showing a random guy walking through this party and showing the characters and introducing them as everyone's getting totally shit-faced. Again, this is another character up on stage. He's the one-hit wonder who had this voodoo song, which is a one-hit wonder. But seriously, you get drunk as fuck, and you get to pick which character out of all of them that you just met. So we met Logan, the football star, the black assassin girl, the Hong Kong lady, and the rapper, Sam B.
That's what they pay me for.
So these characters are pretty all unique, and they have really long backstories, and you pretty much choose one. And once you choose one, you pretty much wake up in your hotel hungover from the night before, not really knowing what's going on. But by the title, Dead Island, you can pretty much tell what's going on. There is a zombie apocalypse. And so your job is to wake up from your drunk slumber and to pretty much go on and start stealing stuff. This game right off the back shows you that taking stuff out of anyone's suitcases is exactly what you need to do, even before your character understands it's a zombie apocalypse. So soon after, she figures out that shit has gone terribly, terribly wrong, and there's zombies everywhere. And you pretty much wake up to these guys wanting to bash your head in.
Wait! Can you hear me? Do you understand?
But you wake up to these comfortable faces trying to kill you. But you wake up to these guys and you end up just doing a crap load of missions for them and helping them out, walking through the game, doing stuff for everyone, and staring at girls' booty. Yes, that's what I do the most on this game. So once you get past the main little gister of the story, a zombie apocalypse on an island, you gotta help some people out. We're going to deal with the controls. The controls are pretty easy and they're pretty fun. You pretty much just run around and beat the hell out of zombies. They're pretty fluent. Like, you can be running and jump over stuff and she'll still keep up the pace, still keep up the running. But at any moment, you see on the right side of the screen, someone can join your game or you can join theirs. You press the left button and now you're playing with a co-op player. So during all the story mode, you can join other people's co-op mode, or they can randomly join yours. But I will say be careful. When joining other players' co-op mode, it makes it where you might accidentally skip over a few levels, or they might actually go back and you have to do a few levels over in the story. So it can be pretty annoying when it comes to that. Because I did the whole entire game within 10 hours, and it skipped so much of it because I was playing on co-op and other people did it for me. So if you're trying to get the full experience, don't join any co-op modes, just let people join yours. But mainly, looking at this game, just like right now, looking over this game, it is absolutely stunning. It has that Fallout 3 effect where you just want to walk around and look at all the prettiness. But just look at that. It's very stunning, and when you go and play it in HD and not looking at the quality I'm looking at, it just shoots out, the light shoot out, the color shoot out. It is very pretty. And I really love just running around the poolside and killing zombies because of how pretty it looks. That's something I can't stress. This game looks very, very epic. But this game's based on you just want to run around here and find as much possible. As you see, my weapon broke, so now I'm with my fist. So you're definitely gonna want to find as many weapons as possible. Even if it's stuff you don't think you're gonna use, pick it up because you'll end up having to sell it. So I can tell you, you can use your fist and beat the hell out of zombies and you can pretty much win, but it's not gonna be the way you want to go and do the entire game. So we did the story mode to show you how it starts off, and I kind of have some controllers going on, how it works and how the zombie fights work. So now we're gonna go into gameplay. Here I'm at a different area. We're not at the beach anymore, and we're fighting one of the boss zombies. One of these boss zombies, you can kind of call him like a tank. He runs around and just knocks the hell out of you. But you pretty much just gotta get out of his way, and when he misses you, just slice his back. But this is one of the boss zombies. There'll be like kind of boss zombies that walk around the map. The first time you see him, it pretty much unlocks them to be in the entire map. So like I say, you just miss him and cut out his entire back. But this game, it's pretty different after you get past the first island. it changes from the pretty bright game that you know and love to a darker game. So pretty much right now we're in a church, and we're going to be doing missions for the church. As you're slicing through zombies, your health does not regenerate, so you have to find snacks. Like they'll be laying around in bins such as this, and you drink and eat food to get your life up, which is a good thing and a bad thing. And I'll talk about that more a little bit later. As of right now, I want to show you how to level up. Once you level up, you can go to the menu, and you can pick a skill. You get 1 skill point each level up. You can pick a skill, and right now I'm working on his combat only. But you can have combat survival, and you can also have your furry mode, which is something I haven't worked on that much, your rage mode, because rage mode's annoying. You can seemingly only use it when it's at the full peak or when you're about to die. So rage mode's kind of annoying. So we're talking to this lady. Like I said, you do a lot of random missions versus talking to people. So we're just talking to people, and it works out pretty good. It can be really annoying and really laggy and annoying at times, but again, another person wants to drop in, so I'm like, well, okay, let's show that off more. So you press the stick to the left, and look at that, boom, he is at the exact same spot I was in. So he breaks down the door for me after taking a good little minute, and we pretty much fight this zombie. But one thing I really want to point out of co-op mode, again, if you join people's game, it can take back some of the stuff that you have already done. Like if you've done a mission already and you join a game where they're like a couple steps behind you, it will toss you back and you have to redo those steps. And that's really annoying. So I would prefer just people joining in my game instead of having to redo things. This right here you'll find almost in every 100 feet maybe is your workbench. In your workbench you can repair items, which is very important because your items break down. You can also upgrade your items to be the very best they can. You can create your own items. I haven't created a lot on this game, but this is a very important thing to repair and create. This right here is a fast travel map. You will be going to different locations such as this church I'm at, and you will not be able to get back to the beach from this church. You would need to go this fast map to get back to the beach. That is something I didn't know at the start, and it really threw me off, so I had to run through this level not knowing how to get back to the pretty beach. But as you can see, we are not in the beach anymore. Things change up a lot. It gets rainy, it gets darker, and it gets pretty much more, you know, bloody and more raunchy, and I kind of like that. Now that I know you can go back to the beach if you get bored and you don't want to be here, you can actually go back to the beach and you actually have a better time. I didn't know that, and I was stuck here at first, and it kind of brought back down the game for me. I didn't like it when I got stuck in this area. But you can go back, and it's not really a big deal if you just want to go back and enjoy the beach and not worry about doing these missions. So you can also sell stuff to random people. Selling is very important. You can sell stuff to get money, and money is going to be a huge thing on this game because you're going to need money to upgrade your weapons and to fix the weapons you already have. So selling stuff is a great feature. Also driving. Driving is a feature in this game. You pretty much get in the car, and if you're from America, you'll be a little confused because the steering wheel is on the right side instead of the left. But nonetheless, driving's fun. You get to run over people and get experience, but you will be driving a lot throughout the missions in this, and it'll make driving pretty annoying. You cannot wreck your car. You can always use your vehicle. You can't wreck them to the point where you can't use them anymore, but there are a lot of cars on the road just laying there, and I wish you could push them out the way or do something to move them, but you really can't. So all in all, I'm going to wrap up this game some more. We went over the story, went over how the controls work, we went over the gameplay, and I pretty much just rambled for about a good 10 minutes about this game. So this is the verdict. Like I said, on co-op mode, it does everything for you. If you're playing co-op mode and joining games and joining other people's games, you'll burn through this game in less than 10 hours. Because you won't do all co-op. It'll pretty much be done for you by other players. So it gets really ridiculous when it comes to that. But this game is very epic. This game fully lives up to what I thought it was going to be. It fully lives up to the hype. This game is pretty much Fallout 3 with the exploring and the fighting and the leveling up meets Left 4 Dead 2. When you actually get guns later on in this game, it feels exactly like Left 4 Dead 2, except for it doesn't have as much zombies, and it's not as pretty, and it doesn't have as crazy boss. And you don't have to worry about getting grabbed. So it's Fallout 3 meets Left 4 Dead 2. So the verdict of this game, I give it an 8 out of 10. It has some very bad flaws I don't like you die a lot. And that's pretty much due to your life not regenerating. And pretty much due to the fact that you have to go and find snacks everywhere and you can't get your life regenerate. You pretty much want to die and just come back with full health because it only takes away your money and you're back alive. So the death really drops it down a notch, but an 8 out of 10 is very good. This is an amazing game. I've had a complete ball playing it and I can't stop playing it. Even after I beat this game, I still wanted to go back and play it. Not even with my upgraded character. You can go back and play it with your character upgraded with all her weapons, but I just wanted to go back and play a new game because it starts you off at the beginning and zombies are a lot easier and you're not dying as much. But this game is really fun. If you love zombies and love Fallout 3 and Left 4 Dead 2, I'd really recommend you getting this game, actually buying it. But for me, I'm renting it, and when I do return this game, it will be a hard thing to do. I will miss this game. It was very fun, and I recommend you guys getting it. I give it an 8 out of 10, and I think that's pretty much all I can say about the game. I rambled on for 10 minutes straight, and I hope you guys enjoyed it and got a lot of information out of it. At the end of the game, it pretty much leaves it open for DLC or for Dead Island 2, but that's pretty much it. So rate, subscribe. This DuckFins out.